country. During prayers to celebrate Eid al-Fitr at Mohoro Main Mosque in Kagadi district, the head Dawa in Greater Kibale Sheikh Isaac Semakula appealed to government to fix minimum prices for some essential goods. Take a watch.
Muslims in Kagadi, Kakumiro and Chibale have celebrated Eid al-Fitr, marking the end of the holy month of Ramadan.
Because of the price for the commodities we have been using during this festive season, the hiking of the price of rice.
During prayers held at Mohoro Main Mosque in Kagadi district, the head of Dawa in Greater Chibale, Sheikh Isaac Semakula, said the increasing prices of essential commodities like foodstuff, soap, salt, paraffin are scaring to life. He thanked government for controlling the spread of COVID-19, asking fellow Muslims to continue following government regulations. In Kagadi Town Council, Sheikh Muhammadi Ibrahim of Kagadi Town Mosque asked government to support Muslim projects, asserting that they have been neglected compared to other religious denominations.
Support of the Muslim, like for us, these religious institutions we are building, like here we are building a mosque. Sometimes we see government officials coming and supporting these churches here.
In Masindi district at Chijura Mosque in Masindi municipality, during Eid prayers, Sheikh Muhammad Kazimbirane appealed to fellow Muslims to remain peaceful as they celebrate Eid Day.
Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam yaliyongera yatugamba aganyira muno akuhunira muno ahwerekereire ogwo omwezi gwa Ramadhan ugusangireho. Sozi Muhammad appealed to Muslims to remain peaceful as they have been during the fasting period, while Sheikh Katuramu Muhammad challenged children to respect their parents. While in Hoima City, Bunyoro sub-region, Sheikh Yahaya Ayesiga advised Muslims to forgive, be peaceful, work hard and reconcile. He was leading Eid prayers at Boma grounds in Hoima City.
That means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to see such forgiveness cutting across. The oppressee forgiving the oppressor.
The woman member of parliament, Hoima City, Asinas Sinyakato, requested Muslim community to target government programs.
Godly actions like forgiving each other, loving each other, but also being strong in faith.
In Namutumba, Muslim leaders in Namutumba district raised a concern over the increasing high crime rate in the area, which they attribute to idleness of the youth in the district due to unemployment.
Namutumba district, so that they can build for us such industries to avoid wrongdoers, because when someone is there, it can be used to do anything, and you find that even security-wise, the people are being recruited due to being idle.
They appeal to government to bring in investors in the area to set up industries.
Now, across the country, hundreds of Muslims also gathered in many public places to mark this year's Eid celebrations. Now, these were held in the districts of Masaka, Bukoma and Sibi, while in Kampala, they were held at Natete and Kisasi, with a major call centered on working for peace.
Bamaseka ba social media mwedeko. Mubere n'empisa fenna tusobola wallahi okwogera ku social media. Bwemba ngambe njogera ku social media tewali seka ayinza kunsobola. Naye buli ekivaayo seka buli ekivaayo nabbi yakigaana yagamba nti buli omu abaako w'okoma. Si buli nsonga gy'otategeera n'ogyogerako, gy'otegeera n'ogyogerako. Abange social media eyitiridde.
Bagamba nti akali wantuli Bukoto, abalala bali Kyaddondo, abalala bali Kibuli, n'ekitebe ekikulu kiri Kampala mukadde. Munaagenderanga Allah, buli munaagaanako okuwazaka ng'emiwendo girinnya, ng'abawa bakulembeza abatabasaasira. Ng'emiwendo girinnya nga petroli alinnya, nga tutambuza bigere, mutye Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, gavumenti tugisaba, essali ku misolo, bannaffe aba paalamenti bake mu tubasaba bannange muteese nga temuteesa,
We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for having enabled us to perform this year's Eid al-Fitr. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts our ibadah, our supplications and our prayers. We know that we have gone through thick and thin during the whole month of Ramadan. The skyrocketing prices have been affecting the Muslim community and even the entire nation at large. We pray that our leaders in this country can listen and also ensure that they reduce on taxes so that Ugandans don't suffer, because we know that with prices going up for fuel, everything is going to go up. We pray that our government reduces on taxes so that the prices can come down.
Bannanga baffe tuli abasiraamu baatusibakodde ekyobuyeekera era bw'okinoonyereza toyinza butamanya ati nno obaolyawo kitukwatako naye nammwe mukkirize abaana bammwe okubeera nga mubagoberera n'amaaso gammwe. Olulala omwana we oyinza okumutaasa ku buzibu bw'agenda okugwamu ng'obutegedde, naye tulina obuzibu bwa bannaffe ababeerawo nga tebamanyi nti nno ekyo kintu gye kiri. Tusaba Allah tabaraka wa taala gavumenti bw'eba etunula ku bantu oleme gamba abasiraamu, kubanga si basiraamu be bayeekera bokka n'abalala basobola okubukola.
Kiyinza okumalawo enkaayana z'abasiraamu kwe kutuula enjuyi zombi ne zikola ki ne zikkaanya, naye bannaffe abaalabika nti bakyali bali tebannaba kukkiriza kwegatta ate ne balimbalimba abantu.
Kugenda mu jjana okuggyako nga tussizza ekitiibwa mu bakulembeze. Tukyaswala nnyo, tukyalina omulimu omunene ogw'okukola. Bayimaamu mwenna abali wano, abakulembeze b'obusiraamu, tugende tusomese abantu baffe kiki tuteekeddwa okukola.
Tebalina nnyo nsonga nti eryawo oba babakwata oba bakola batya. Obukulembeze bw'obusiraamu era bo balina embeera zaabwe zitaliimu. Abasiraamu balina okwetegereza, balina okwetereeza, babeere nga tebeerwanyisa.
Tukubiriza abantu baffe babeere bakozi. Omuntu buli lw'obeera mukozi ebintu byonna ebibi bisembera wala. N'enkaayana zino eziyinza okulabika nga zirabika naddala mu busiraamu ekisinga zireeta be bawalimu bamaseeko kubanga tebalina mirimu gye bakola.
Abasiraamu bannange abadde mu kisiibo tulaze omutima gw'obumu n'okukolaganira ewamu, kubanga tubadde tusiibulukira wamu nga twawudde. Mbakubiriza okusigala nga tutambulira bumu newankubadde nga tulina ebiyinza otwawula mu ntegeera.
Ndebaza mu mbeera gye tulimu ey'okunyigirizibwa, bigambo bibiri, okunyigiriza n'okunyigirizibwa. Ne mwewaayo ne mugamba tulina okusiiba. Mwabali wano muli bazira.
Eid al-Fitr celebrations in the lens of UBC TV cameras taking you to selected places all over the country. We'll now be taking a short break, but we'll be returning with much more. Do stay with us.
Pay for your dream phone, Mpola. Get your dream phone today for as low as 1,400 Uganda shillings with free data for a year and pay slowly. All phones come with daily 50 MBs for 12 months. Repayment period is 1 year. Available at MTN service centers and M-Kopa shops.
It's no secret that ICT makes learning easy.
The strides made in our field couldn't be possible without it.
And now we can watch our favorite show.
My radio is my best friend.
UCC provides an enabling regulatory environment and policy guidance for healthy competition. We also facilitate ease of doing business in the communications sector through licensing, standardization, spectrum management, tariff regulation, rural communication development, and consumer empowerment. An informed consumer is an empowered consumer. UCC supports local content and innovations. Driving the development of a robust communication sector in Uganda is Uganda Communications Commission.
Even with my grandson,
a doctor at my side, I struggled to get the help I needed. But he saw something that day. He began to work day and night. He wouldn't quit, even when people said no. He wouldn't stop fighting. He knew something had to change, and his vision was bigger than anyone could imagine. He made it possible to receive quality medical services anywhere in Uganda by simply using a phone.
This is a story of a regular Ugandan just like you, who harnessed the power of technology to provide a solution for us. How about you tell us your story? UG needs more of you. To share your story, visit airtel.co.ug/UG needs more of you or call or SMS 162. Airtel, the smartphone network.
A World Cup in the desert? The first one in the Middle East. The first to be held at the end of the year? That's crazy. Get ready for spectacular moves, high-flying saves, unbelievable goals, out-of-this-world celebrations.
Would you believe it? What a moment here!
All 64 matches live. That's over 5,000 action-packed minutes of the FIFA 2022 World Cup Qatar. Now that's crazy. Catch all the action only on SuperSport, your world of champions. On Go TV. Love it.
In preparation for the parliamentary and local government councils by-elections in Omoro County, Omoro District, the Electoral Commission will conduct a display of the National Voters Register for Omoro County constituency. The public display of the voters register will be conducted at each polling station within Omoro County from Monday the 25th of April to 4th of May 2022, starting at 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. on each of the appointed dates, including weekends. The purpose of the display exercise is to enable voters to check for the correctness of their particulars, to confirm that photographs appear against correct particulars, to report to the display officer the following categories of persons: those who have died, the non-citizens, if any, those who are under 18 years of age, if any, and those who belong to another parish. Please note that there will also be a display of lists of persons recommended for deletion from the voters register for a period of 6 days from the 5th of May to the 10th of May 2022. The purpose of this supplementary display is to enable any person who may have been wrongly recommended for deletion to raise an objection to the parish tribunal. The parish or ward tribunal may reinstate the person if convinced of the genuineness of an objection.
Welcome back, and this is News Tonight here on UBC TV. Now, over the years, Muslims in Kampala have been at loggerheads, something that has resulted into splinter groups within the Islamic faith in Uganda. Now, one faction subscribes to the historical Kibuli group, while the other faction subscribes to the old Kampala Mosque national leadership. And as we hear from our reporter Onyango Robert, on several occasions, President Yoweri Museveni has met them to iron out the differences, but with minimal result.
That there has been conflict is important because we have been having conflict here and then since Islam came to Uganda in about 1844.
For the past 20 years, Muslims in Uganda have been entangled with conflicts arising from properties and leadership. These skirmishes have led to splinter groups, with each paying allegiance to its elected or chosen leader.
And now, after the succession of Prince Badu Kakungulu, they erupted. Those about that, he knows nothing about Islam. It continued.
The Muslim community are just administrative. They are not purely based on Islamic principles. They are just administrative divergences.
Haji Nsereko Mutumba is a communication expert who served as a spokesperson of Uganda Muslim Supreme Council for 15 years.
There was also a problem